Today, surrounded by members of the legislature, Governor Greg Abbott signed the Texas Heartbeat Bill.
It is considered one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the country. It bans abortions after a fetal heartbeat can be detected. The bill doesn't specify a time frame in which the procedure is prohibited, but fetal heartbeats can be detected as early as 6 weeks into a pregnancy. The law goes into effect September 1st. It faces lawsuits like the one filed in Lubbock. Its new ordinance bans abortions within city limits. Planned Parenthood filed a lawsuit alleging the sanctuary city ordinance is unconstitutional.
It all comes ahead of the U.S. Supreme Court's review of a Mississippi law that puts a ban on abortions after 15 weeks. The law is the first to reach the justices from a wave of state laws intended to challenge Roe v. Wade. Joining us this afternoon to give an in-depth look at the legal challenges surrounding these cases is Dr. Abigail Aiken. She is an associate professor at the LBJ School of Public Affairs at UT Austin. Part of her research focuses on the impacts of laws and policies restricting access to abortion. Thank you for joining us, Doctor. We know the heartbeat law and others like it will be challenged in court. What grounds are there to challenge this law?
Well, I think the first thing to say is that Senate Bill 8 will essentially constitute a ban on abortion because at 6 weeks, which is when a fetal heartbeat can first be detected, most people don't know that they're pregnant. And so other states have had similar laws passed in previous sessions. And the first thing to say is that they are unconstitutional because they violate the right to choose abortion up until viability.
This law leaves it up to private citizens to sue violators and not the government. Could this lead to a blizzard of lawsuits against abortion providers like Planned Parenthood?
Yes, this is something new with this bill. We haven't seen this before in any of the other bans on abortion at 6 weeks in any other state. And so potentially, yes, now that private citizens have standing, legal standing to sue providers, it could potentially open up a very bizarre and unprecedented legal situation where many private citizens might indeed sue providers.
What do you expect to happen in the coming weeks after the governor signed this heartbeat bill into law?
Well, I think the first thing that people should know is that abortion will still be legal in Texas. The bill will not go into effect immediately, and also to expect legal challenge. It isn't clear how that's going to play out because of this different provision in the bill that allows private citizens to sue. So it's not clear whether legal action will be taken against the governor, even though the legislature has put this law into place. So I would expect a lot of interesting legal procedure to be talked about.
Dr. Abigail Aiken, associate professor at the LBJ School at UT